Hi, it's Andre from Olive Tree Therapies. I am a body worker and a somatic therapist based in Edinburgh. So I'm in a very beautiful place in Thailand, and I would like to do a video about nervous system regulation and dysregulation and what does that actually mean. There's a lot of things out there sometimes on socials and all over the place that talk about regulation as if it's something that we can be permanently in. And I think it's good to be aware and dispel this myth that we can be permanently regulated, which is completely inhuman. Yeah, so it's I like we should really all be thinking about regulation and dysregulation as very fluid states that happen all the time, several times in the same day. So actually the difference between a regulated nervous system and a more traumatized nervous system is one that can move somewhat in a fluid way between states. So if I'm catching the bus and I have to run and my heart rate is going and lots of other things are going to activate my nervous system. And that's a good thing. We need that, and then we regulate again and we calm down. And so actually, if we think about it in these terms, from just going about your day-to-day life, we move in and out of these states in a very, very fluid way. The problem, of course, is when we know that we become stuck in one of various states of the nervous system. So being stuck in paralysis in a frozen state, or being stuck in sympathetic state where you're constantly hypervigilant and scared. And yeah, so those are the problematic terms. But one thing that I think is good for us to maybe start practicing, one thing that that you could start practicing, is just to become aware or question where is your nervous system in any particular given in any given moment. So actually, without using too many scientific terms or polyvagal terms, we could just take a minute or a few seconds to ask and check in with the body to find out, where is my nervous system in this moment? Am I completely out there, as in dissociated, not present, collapsed? Am I very activated? Or am I feeling connected and secure? So the usefulness with doing this is that we can then question wherever you might place yourself on this um, scale of fluidity, is that you can then ask a couple of questions. You can ask, where do I feel my current state in my body? Whichever that is. Where do I feel it? So with sympathetic, for me, it's often in the chest, and I feel my throat closing up. But also it's good to notice, this is often very noticeable because unpleasant states stick to our minds a little bit better. But when you are feeling maybe more connected, try to be aware of where do you feel that in your body also. So how do you feel that you feel safe and secure? What do you feel when you feel dissociated or frozen? But then you can ask a second question of, what do I need? So the first question being, where does it feel that where am I? Where does that feel that in my body? And thirdly, what does my body need in this moment? Yeah. So, and then trying to go with that. So trying to give the body what it might actually need. But yes, I think this is an important thing to dispel and have quite well firmed up, that nervous systems are not perfect in the sense that we are not constantly regulated. This regulation is human. It's the moving in and out of these states in a way that feels fluid enough for you that makes up a healthy nervous system. So I hope you have found this useful, and thank you for watching. Take care.